How you guys doing tonight? Good? You good? You should be doing well, because we have a great show for you guys tonight. Modern Family's Dana Powell is here. Cameron. We also don't have a musical guest. Instead, we have a magician named REZA. And we have a great title sponsor, Branson. Check this out. Today I'm taking on Ripley's Believe It or Not. There's weird stuff in there. I gotta go do it. You wanna hear a little number? Here's my face. Oh, look, it's a toilet paper wedding dress. Oh no, it's raining. Now I'm naked at my wedding. And there I am. That's not me. All I think about while I'm here is how much my kids would love this. Look at that. Oh, a two-headed calf. My hands. Ah, grab the jewel, the uvula from the back of this clown's mouth. It does surprise you. My abs. Is this how you hold a gun? It's a work of art that will forever be cherished. Yeah. Yes. Hey, you know who I got tonight? You guys may recognize I had a sidekick for a very long number of years, and then he moved away, and he's back for this night only, Dave Smith. He is mighty. He's wearing his lanyard.
Oh, am I not allowed? See, Frank, this is why I don't like wearing a lanyard, because then I wear it on the show and I look like a putz. But then you got people in big orange shirts that say I can't come in anymore. You've changed this company, Frank. You've changed. This used to be fun. No wonder I moved away. No, I'm just kidding. I wish I was back. Not really. Dallas is great. Who's been to Dallas? If you're ever in Dallas, come hit me up, 79. I'm just kidding. That's not my phone number.
Let's do things I've noticed.
These things I've noticed. These things I've noticed, yeah.
Yeah.
These things I've noticed. These things I've noticed, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Things I've noticed. I've noticed that before my iWatch spoke to me, my grandfather had a clock that tick-tocked to him. They don't all elicit laughter. I've noticed that an FDA study says sunscreen enters the bloodstream after... I've noticed that an FDA study says sunscreen enters the bloodstream after one participant blew a BAC of SPF 32. The camera guy just shook his head at me. Just support me. Okay. I've noticed that I recently approached someone and misidentified them, so now I have to schedule time during the next few weeks to dwell on it. I've noticed that when the DJ takes a break from his set and music plays instead, it sounds exactly the same. I've noticed that the other day I was drinking a LaCroix on my way to Lowe's, which sums me up pretty well besides the Lowe's part. I've noticed that as consumers, it's important that restaurants post calorie counts on the menu items so we can feel extra sad on our lunch breaks. And finally, I've noticed that the more pictures you have holding cash, the less actual cash you have. That's things I've noticed.
These things I've noticed. These things I've noticed.
All right, hey, the Mystery Hour is a job just like any other job, and you know how it goes with jobs. You have, like, at the end of each year, you have like a performance review, and we're near the end of the season for the Mystery Hour, so we're gonna do one of those for you now with our writers. So here's our employee performance review. Come on out, guys. Here they come. Here they come. Employee performance review. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out here. There we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming out here. Let's see. Just wanted to tell you guys first, be funnier. All right, that's the employee performance review. All right, let's check out on the street with our friend Cone Dog. Cone Dog.
Oh, hey, Jeff. Just out here guarding the perimeter. Like you paid me to, just happy to be part of the team.
Cone Dog, well, we're happy. We love having you on the team as well.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here. Just glad to be part of the team. Also, just like a quick little bit of business keeping. I don't know. Do I get paid like on first and third set? Or is it like a second and fourth week type of thing? Just wanted to be sure, you know, when I would get paid.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. It's the first and third, and Cone Dog. I do happen to notice you do have a cone. What's that?
Yeah. Oh, this thing. It's just so I just had a little small surgery. Nothing big. Thing is, probably get rid of the stitches left to my own devices. So this little guy kind of helps me make sure that I can't do it. Also, speaking of that, I was thinking probably should have waited till I was on the Mystery Hour insurance. Insurance policy before I had got the procedure done, so I was wondering, is that like something where I get a come? Is that like a thing where I wait for the card to come in the mail? Or do I need to? Or is that like something I need to go talk to like Susie down in HR about and like fill out some forms?
All right, that's checking in with Cone Dog. Thanks, Cone Dog. We'll be back with Dana Powell. See you in a minute.
That comedy bit brought to you by Bush, Ramlow & Shore, CPAs.
Set design and construction brought to you by Elemoose, Digital Quill Studio, and Skinny Theatrical Design and Fabrication.
Closed captioning for the Mystery Hour provided by Paragon Architecture. Big Whiskey's is the official American restaurant and bar of the Mystery Hour. Guest booking provided by Gig Salad.
Something wrong with that dog. Hey, we have a great guest tonight. We also have a great guest sponsor, Powell, the History Museum on the Square. It's located downtown Springfield, and it has history and museums inside. Hey, we have a great guest tonight. Please welcome Modern Family's Dana Powell. Dana.
I decided to go really comfy tonight.
Yeah, I like those.
Been on my feet all day, guys. I had to wear some sneaks, and I borrowed them from a friend. Hi.
Well, thanks for being here at all. You do look lovely. I love a dress with sneakers.
Thank you. I had a lot of walking to do, and I was gonna change into heels because I really like to impress you guys. My hometown's really important to me. Then I got real tired.
Yeah?
And I gave up on impressing and just hope you love me.
For who you are. We love you just for being you.
Thanks, Jeff. Welcome to my hometown.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for welcoming me.
Yeah.
You, this is your third time on the show.
This is my third time. I was just thinking of how I could plan to be a 5-timer.
Yeah.
Which is looking a little bit ahead, but I'm a planner.
We'll see how the next few minutes go.
Oh, jeez.
We'll see if you get invited
You guys,
back.
will you laugh really hard? I feel like I'm at an audition right now.
Right. An audition where you try to be funny in a room where people aren't intending to laugh back to you, right?
That's just like being with my family.
Dana's at it again.
Oh, boy.
You do an impression of your dad, don't you?
Where's my daddy? I do. I've done it on my podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't want to do it now.
I'll do it.
Okay.
But I'll point it towards myself. Back in September, I shot a pilot in St. Louis, yay, Missouri. Yes. And my parents were able to come for the wrap party afterwards, and I did a little bit of Salt and Pepper shoop. I'm sure there's some fans in here. I don't think my parents have ever seen me do karaoke before, and so I was walking my parents out to their car, and somebody said, "We just love your daughter. She's so talented. She's wonderful to work with. She's a delight, all these things." I want to keep going on that part, but I won't. And he goes, "Well, yeah, she's our different one." But from my dad, that's a compliment. I was like, yes.
High praise. So speaking of families, you do a little show called Modern Family.
I do.
That just finished.
No, sir.
Is going
it finished
to finish.
the season, but not forever.
The season.
Yes, but next year.
Next year.
Finished forever.
Okay, yeah, so next year it's finished forever. And like, that's kind of nice as a fan to kind of know that ahead of time so you aren't just like, oh no.
Yeah, but do you think it builds up expectation? Like you're like,
Oh, yeah.
this is how I want everything to end, and then if the writers aren't your brain, then maybe, is it disappointing?
Right, there are very few people that are happy with a series finale.
Yeah, everybody is so mad at Game of Thrones right now, and I'm like, I just love them, I don't care.
Right.
Yeah,
This is what happened.
yeah.
Right. So, how long have you been with the show? You kind of had to, like, your part has grown over the season.
It has. I want to say, I could be wrong. Nobody's going to see this, right?
No. It's the mystery hour.
That was a joke. Obviously, I know everybody's going to see it.
No one sees this.
I watch it. I
Thank
watch
you.
it regularly. That's why I keep wanting to come back on.
Right.
I think I came on in season 6. Does that sound right, sir?
Sure.
Yeah, I think season 6.
I thought you might know.
No, I don't know anything about myself. We're all learning together.
Do you like, you're going to be kind of this big character.
Very.
And you get to like kind of do what's fun, you get to do like physical humor along with like, and
Yeah.
I love watching you do it. Do you like doing that?
I do. It makes me nervous. It makes them very nervous because sometimes it's dangerous.
Yeah.
But they take such good care of me.
Yeah.
Recently in an episode, I was tackled by a dog. So my character, Pamaron, got out of jail early by helping train attack dogs. And they put me in a full dog attack suit. Is that the professional name for it?
Sure.
Dog attack suit. And the dogs are trained that they're very well trained, and their handlers are amazing. And they're trained that when they see that suit, they know they can attack.
Yeah.
So when I got into the suit, which you can barely move in, that dog lost its mind, but it's so well behaved, it just sat there. So when I looked at it and it looked at me, it started going, like it could not sit still because it wanted to attack me so bad.
Did it then?
Well, they didn't let it attack me.
Yeah.
But they did say, okay, Dana, this take we're gonna let the dog bark at you. And I was like, cool, I love dogs. But you don't realize the power and strength in a dog that wants to murder you. So I was supposed to yell out, I stole a TV and run. So I yelled that one time, and then the rest of it was blood-curdling screams. And they were all laughing so hard, and eventually they said, that was hilarious. We can't put those screams on air because you sound terrified. And I said, that's because I was. So I had to do a little bit of ADR to lighten it up a little bit so you guys wouldn't think I was gonna be murdered.
But in that moment, it's just primal, like, oh, it's happening.
I couldn't, I didn't even take a breath. It was just all of a sudden screams were coming out of my body, and I hoped that I would be able to see my son that night. You can't even think about it. It's just like, I want to live. So, yeah.
So what's next for you in your life? Do you have any cool projects coming up?
I have some cool things I work on occasionally.
Yeah?
I have a podcast. Does anybody in here listen to podcasts?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a podcast called the Rants and Raves Podcast, and basically we say we want to rant out the bad and fill up with the good.
Okay.
So people, you can write into us, you can DM us on social media and tell me what bugs you, and I'm going to rant it out for you. I'm going to tell you why people should or shouldn't do what they're doing, and I'm going to fix it, okay? Then we take a cleansing breath and we rave about hometown heroes, good news stories, charity organizations, trying to put out some goodness into the world. And just because you can't donate to everything you see, you can spread the word, and someone who can help.
Wow. I feel like that sums you up pretty well.
You do, Jeff?
Yeah, like you're doing good, but then also you have this deep inner rage within you.
You're right, that's exactly me.
All right, we'll be right back.
Travel and accommodations provided by Hotel Vandervoort. Systematic Savings Bank, official bank of the Mystery Hour. 92.9 The Beat, official radio station of the Mystery Hour. The Mystery Hour is brought to you in part by Ozarks Technical Community College. You have a dream, we have a plan. Tonight's musical guest brought to you by Bear Village.
That is so fun. If you want fun on a Saturday night, just get your friend and dress up like a dog and bark at people outside. Hey, we have a great guest tonight. This is very cool. Usually we mostly have music in this slot, and we haven't ever had a magician before, but we decided to tonight. So please put your hands together for REZA. How y'all feeling?
I got a question. Who wants to see something dangerous? Okay, but here's the thing. If I get hurt badly trying something dangerous, obviously I'll end up where? Worse, YouTube. So instead, I'm not gonna do the dangerous part. I need Jeff. Jeff, nice to meet you.
Yes,
I have a
thank
very
you.
important job. I need your head right here through this hole. If you don't mind, all the way through. This will be a lot of fun for the rest of us. The guys are gonna lock him into place. This is just so it doesn't change his mind.
That's
There's a lock and latch on each side there. It's impossible for Jeff to be able to get at those from his position. This is where it gets interesting. This is a razor-sharp circular saw blade now inches from Jeff's head. Not a good situation. I'm gonna try and get the saw through his neck without severing his head off. If it works, it'll be incredible. If it doesn't work, we don't want his head bouncing out into the front row. That was not cool last night. So we found a bucket. It's strictly precautionary. It goes right there. Just in case. And if there's blood, we do not want any blood on his suit jacket, so this goes right here. I think we thought of everything. Jeff, do you have any last words?
I need to go to the bathroom.
Spread those legs a little bit, it'll be all right. Kids, do not try this at home. Jeff, keep your head down just like that, and do not move. Let's check out the damage. Pull your head out. Everybody get up for Jeff. It works. What were you
Thank you,
expecting?
REZA. That was amazing.
Thank you so much.
You have a show in Branson?
Branson, Missouri. That's right.
Well, thank you for not murdering me on my own show. There's REZA. 10% of our box office proceeds tonight goes to the Rainbow Network. Thanks to Dana Powell. We'll see you guys next week.